Boxing King Media in association with Boxro. Andrew Tabititi, all the way from Miami. Andrew, it's been a while. I think I saw you in Saudi a few months ago. How are you? What have you been up to in that time?
I just been hanging out, just training, staying in the gym, just doing our everyday thing, hanging out.
But what is hanging out for Andrew Tabititi? Because when boxers say I'm hanging out, I'm chilling, people want to know what do you get up to?
So for a minute, I just took a couple weeks off, then I just be in the gym, in the boxing gym, my strength and conditioning, running sometimes. Not really doing too much training like I'm in training camp, but just staying in the gym, staying prepared, in some type of shape.
Good
I,
stuff.
I live a low key life, man. I just stay at the house and go to the gym.
Good stuff, man. And just going to quickly recap on the win you had in Saudi. We did meet and we did speak there. How did you evaluate everything now that you're looking back on that year? You fought a heavyweight at short notice.
Right.
James Wilson at the time was completely unknown quantity, and to be fair, he did pretty well. A lot of people were expecting him to be stopped in a round or whatever, but he showed some toughness, and you got some work.
Yeah, he showed some stuff, some toughness. I think he was trying to survive, but no, I think it was a good experience. I guess the opponent changed. I supposed to fought Tyrone Spong. This was a short notice fight for him, but I did my thing, and on to the next.
And how did you find Saudi Arabia? Because I'm assuming that was the first time you've been there. How did you find it as a country and everything?
No, that's my second time actually. The first
Yeah,
time I've
okay.
been, Joshua fought Ruiz, the second fight. But I love the country, man. Everyone's so nice. The food is good. Hopefully I get back out there again.
We're talking today because I understand you've made a big announcement recently. You're signing with Nova Management, I believe if I got that right,
Right.
which is basically headed by Chris Eubank Jr.,
Yeah. Huh? Yes.
which is like the most random thing ever. So just tell me how that came about.
So my boy Napper, he contacted me. Then he just basically said, "Yo, how about you come up to UK and and try to get your career together." And I was like, "Yeah, that's cool, but I need I don't really have no support system." And so he was like, "Yo, you got me and Chris." And I was like, "Okay, now we on to something." So for people that don't know, me and Chris, we basically grew up together. Started boxing together while he moved in Vegas. We was hanging out at the gyms, and we started boxing together. And so I just I felt like that was just someone I can trust, and I Napper, I know what he brings to the table. He has a lot of brands and a lot of things. He can give me sponsorships, and I was like, this came from God. It's a blessing.
So it's an interesting move, but it's a wise move as well because when you look at the cruiserweight, whether you are going to be fighting cruiserweight, the
Yes.
cruiserweight landscape literally it belongs in the UK.
Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of ranked fighters. We got Chris Billum. You got Lawrence up there. You got Richard. You got a bunch of heat in the UK, and you know try to get my name out there.
The interesting thing is they're all with one promoter. They're all with Sky Sports. I don't know if you know the promoter layout in the UK. Obviously, we've got Ben Shalom, we've got Eddie Hearn, and we've got Frank Warren as well. But all the
Right.
cruiserweights are with Sky Sports and Ben Shalom. So is that are talks ongoing? Are you talking to them? Because no doubt that's where you want to fight.
No, I'm not really talking to nobody. I'm just leaving up to my management. Napper, he's going to contact people. There's certain guys we want to fight. Tommy Fury. Chris Billum. We take them for tune-up fights. Then try to go for a world title like McAboo. You know,
Tommy
yeah.
Fury's fighting Jake Paul, so I think you might have struggled with that one.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't think he want to take that fight, but we'll see. Hopefully we get some name.
And just about yourself, like just the American scene in general, like your record, you're 20-1, you got 16 knockouts. I remember
Right.
watching you years ago, a super like you was basically like a Floyd Mayweather in the cruiserweight division, the way he was moving, punching with the power, etc. But the American scene, like it just seems like I don't know what's happened, but the fighters just don't seem to be active anymore. And you're a classic example of that. Like what is going on? Is it the TV companies? Are they not giving the promoters shows? Is it ticket sales? What is it?
I don't know. Maybe it's also the following, but I think for me because I think the cruiserweight division in America is not really hot. So So it's the best for me to be active in America. I got to go heavyweight, and that's the issue. Yeah.
So if you was to pinpoint, I'm guessing you want a comeback fight, and then you're looking to challenge anyone. So if you could pinpoint one name that you think, you know what, that's who I want, who have you got in mind? I know you mentioned a few already.
We like to, maybe a Chris Bellum, as tune up, then we get
Chris
go
Billman was
get
a
Mac,
tune-up.
yeah, get the Macaboo. I don't know the one guy named and the WBA champion and cruiserweight. We could fight him too. I'll fight a couple opportunities at heavyweight. I could fight Frank Sanchez. You know, so whoever wants it. I just want to fight. I want to fight the best. I want to just be known just to fight top competition. You know, one guy I look up to, and that he stays in the UK, his name Derek Chisora. Man, he fought everyone. So I want to be that type of guy. I want to just fight anybody, not duck nobody. And I believe I'm one of the best, and I'm ready to prove it.
I definitely do wish you all the best with that. So, well, what is it you're doing with? Because whilst you're waiting for the opportunity to come about, you're in camp with Lawrence Coley sparring in Miami, I believe.
Yes, yes.
And how is that going?
So we haven't sparred yet, but just the vibe is cool. Lawrence is like a brother to me, and I've been looking up to him, been following him since the amateur, and so this week I think is the first time we're gonna be sparring, and we're just gonna be learning and getting each other to the next level. And I'm hoping that he's gonna win this fight. Well, I know he's gonna win this fight, and I'm just gonna keep him sharp.
Could we see you moving to the UK, Andrew?
We're gonna talk about it. I think so though. I think I want to check out London. I never really hung out. I've been there just to drive through, but I've been in Sheffield. I never really experienced London though.
You sparred Asia, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's an interesting move because years ago fighters from the UK were going across to the wild card and settling over there. But I think you might be starting off a trend where the Americans are going to start coming to the UK because this is where it's all happening right now.
Yeah, man, it's live out there. The fan base, just everybody just love boxing. And man, too bad America's not like that. But God just put me in a position to get this opportunity. I want to thank Napper and Chris Eubank. And one person is working behind the scene. That's a lady named Mira. She's from Dubai, and she's just an animal when it comes to take care of business. And I just want to appreciate for giving me the pathway to just basically just be able to basically go and get my purpose. I want to go back and influence other kids that grew up like me to basically follow their dreams, and don't give up,
Definitely, man. And I
Yeah.
definitely wish you all the best. And I see you playing is that Call of Duty you playing behind you?
Oh yeah, I'm a big gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good man.
Yeah.
Andrew, is there anything else you would like to add before I let you go?
No, everything's good, brother.
All right, man. I'll wish you all the best. Can I get a quick prediction from you? It's probably not point asking you because it's gonna be a biased one. But how do you see the fight unfolding this week, Eubank Junior Smith?
I think Eubank gonna knock him out in 2 rounds. Yeah, I was
2 rounds.
I go.
That's a
I
big statement. Canelo couldn't do it in 2 rounds.
Man, Canelo's small, man. Chris a little bigger. So I think Canelo came from 140. Chris been 168 like his whole life. So
Mungia, I think took a good 8-9 rounds as well.
Oh, I believe gonna knock him out with the uppercut. Within 5, but I might be a little biased when they say 2, but he definitely stopping him.
And you guys,
I actually thought the guy was older than what he is. I heard he was 34. I was like, yo, this guy, he's 34. Whoa, I thought he was older.
yeah, it's the white hair. I think that does it.
Yeah, white hair. Yeah.
But a very, very underrated fighter, a very good fighter. He's only lost to Canelo Mungia, and to beat him, you've got to be really good, basically. And do you think Chris Eubank Jr. would be good enough to stop him in 2 rounds yet?
That's me being biased, but I believe he's gonna stop him. It might not be 2 rounds, but just on a serious note, I believe he be able to stop him for sure.
Well, I wish you all the best, and we'll definitely keep an eye out for your journey. It'll be interesting to see you in the UK sometime soon, and we'll keep an eye out for you.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Andrew Tabititi, thank you so much.